This deck's kind of weak versus green red in general, or sorry, green black, dark green red. Too busy reading the spoilers, but it's got a lot of tools. I like legitimately feel like I'm just bringing in 12 cards versus them, but maybe I shouldn't. But I feel like it's fine versus most of the rest of the format, like the Jeskai and the Drake decks primarily. Sideboarding this deck's not super intuitive to me. Like I always feel confused. Never a fan of the Stone Quarry, though I do believe the math dictates that you need it. And we lost the dice row. Wah, 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 wah. We won a lot of dice rows yesterday, though. Be nice to win a bunch of this deck. Our opponent's apparently the Deadlift King. I am quite tired. Stayed up way too late last night watching End Army now. Reasonable hand is reasonable. I shall keep you. You attack for more. Let's go. Honor! What will we ever do when we attack our dauntless bodyguard all over you? I'll play the Hunted Witness first. In case there's a removal spell in response, we can at least still target something with the Dauntless. Though we're hoping to target this Dauntless with it. The Radical Idea. So that means it's very likely a Drake deck. So hopefully we'll draw one of our 9 red sources. Ooh, not a Drake deck. It's just like kind of a wizard deck. Hey Gonzo, what's up? I didn't want to draw that. I guess we use it though. Hey John Tyler. Feels like such a waste, but if they're playing Siren Storm Tamer, do they have that many better cards? I guess the answer is yes. Honestly, shocked to see this card in their deck. So I guess that's my play mistake. Like when I saw this, I just assumed a bunch of wizard things, which we immediately see this wizard thing. So this card's kind of weird to me. One-time clifftop retreats. Let's do this. Oh well, I think I'm just dead. I don't even think I would protect a Danto now. Clifftop retreats one time. That's not a clifftop retreats. Apparently my mail's outside. Delivered to door and or porch. I don't know why I didn't attack with the Dauntless bodyguard. I probably should have. Yeah, looks like it didn't matter. Yeah, I'm super dead. Maybe we can draw like a bunch of conclave tribunals. Happy birthday, local dope. Well, no, not to waste this conclave next game. I think we're just dead. It's gonna be very hard for us to survive next turn. The hell? Stop it, phone. Okay, great. You already told me that once. Why are you keeping telling me? Well, if they have no spell, there's a chance we draw conclave and they have to make a bad block. It's not a very high chance. But Dead Reno. Well, I was right. They are a fairly heavy wizard thing. I think these are good enough versus a bunch of wizards to bring in. Hmm. Well, I want to cut. Is it wrong just to cut a couple of these? Or are they good enough because they keep this alive? I feel like this is our worst card. I wonder if I should have brought a Johnny in as well. Inquiring minds needs to know. God, I gotta sneeze again. I really hope you guys couldn't hear that. God, it hurts so bad. Okay. That's not what I wanted. Yeah, still just offer the trades. Maybe I'm not supposed to when we already have a Benelish Marshal in our hand. I kind of feel like they're the more aggressive deck, so. I want to turn off any potential Wizard's Retort. Eh. Our Kingdom for a land? Not a land. That feels like a non-card. Good chance he kills this, but him killing this feels irrelevant to me. Sure. One card left. Sure. Don't feel like that has much impact. Well, my sinuses are crushing me. I apologize. Um, sure. Still not a land. Kind of ahead on the clock, though. We'll block this time, if given opportunity. Unless they play like a Crackling Drake or something, then I wouldn't block because a land just wins. Good attack first. Pretty sure they have the Drake, but... in your second main phase. Land us, friends, land us. It's not a land. Tilt. It's just turn 8. Could be game costing now. Easy for them to have a second Drake or whatever. Can't beat a second one. Can beat a second one. Just not happy to get paired versus a second one. This is a mistake. I should have played the history first. That hurts. I guess it's safer to block and play around shock. Well, that game was wild and took forever. Huh. Just gonna run it back. This sounds a pretty easy keep, but not not proud of it. Ugh. Hmm. Think this is okay. Don't have a second. Please, no second. Wrecked. Don't know if we can beat a second. Might be able to. Guess it depends on what else he has. There's a crackling drake we can't, right? Can't play a crackling drake. Swell. Just swell. Huh. And before he cannonades and I'd be sad? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I pay that pretty easy. I don't have anything else? What a glorious day for us. Just love it when a plan comes together. I will not pay to 4 life this time. I've already pressed F6. Will not even consider it. Like if they double block or have a removal spell or anything. Just not even considering it. Alright. Next round. You'd think wizards would be useful right now. Actually, not next round. Let me go get my mail in off the porch. Since it's like a massive ring storm outside. BRB 2 minutes. Probably won't even be a full 2 minutes. And we are back! I'm back. I have to send a message to Sean. You still around, James? If so, are you going to the draft this evening? Hey, we won a dice roll. It's not the best hand, but it's certainly a keep. Smash Hawk. Uh-oh. Don't want to play versus a mirror. This hand's not good enough for a mirror. Pretty sure I just offer him to trade here. My hand's obviously not going to be aggressive. JK. Think I want to play this and get that back? Or is just attacking for 6 better? Nah, I'll just attack for 3. Or attack for none, rather. I don't know if this was the right play. It may have just been cast this and attack for 6. Can't believe you're not going to defend your title, James. You're going to let Ricky get the big head. The big head, Ricky. Little tricky Ricky. I don't think I've ever played a Boros mirror, but just from the eye, it feels like I'm really far behind. It's like, they still have 3 cards in hand. We don't have any great attacks. They're going to get to flip this if they choose to. Oh yeah, we're definitely... Wait, why did they have to tank that play? That play felt simple to me. Oh yeah, I'm totally dead. He says he isn't going. I'm going to talk him into it. You just wait. Supposed to just block everything, right? So, you're saving you, you're saving you, you're saving you. So, nothing saving this. He's saving that. So killing that seems irrelevant. Yeah, I'm fine with this. Oh god, we're really dead. Well, this gives me 2 blockers, so it's better than 1. I should have killed this one. I didn't think I was actually going to get to Ascend, so that was a play mistake. I don't think it matters. I can't imagine a way that I'm not dead this game. So you're now saving nothing, you're saving that. So we definitely want rid of that. I'm just dead with most of these blocks. I'm just dead. I don't have an out. Just move on to the next game and not waste time. I don't think I want these. I don't really feel like they do anything. I think Adontos are bad too, though. I think I'm gonna bring this in on the play. I would take it out on the draw. Pretty sure Adontos are bad here. There's just too many ways to block them. Stands pretty reasonable. I think I should have cast a Legion's Landing. Ends up not mattering because I wouldn't attack into Haunted Witness anyway. We... They don't have any great blocks. Is it worth flipping this? I don't think so. I think I value this being able to fly more than I do flipping this random thing. What the hell? Thank you for the movie purchase. I didn't purchase anything. Oh. You're thanking me for the movie purchase I made on Wednesday. Nice job, email. Spoiler, it was pitch perfect. Where'd my water go? Have I drank it all? Drank it. Have I drank it all? Nope. I found another. What are our best draws? Like maybe Benelish Marshall? Maybe just another Aspirant? Rayleigh would be hot, but we're not playing it. Yay, they have an elephant hand. Well, like I said, we lose. Because they're getting to ascend first. I don't care about that. Karate chop. 2 points of friendly coming at you. Opponent still has 2 cards in their hand. They have a better board and 2 cards. Where are we going wrong with our lives? Red Rover, send us on over Experimental Frenzy. I choose you. I'm not sure I care about that thing. You can only block one thing? Is there any reason to attack with this one? Probably not. Creatures you control gain first strike vigilance. After their main phase, there is an additional combat phase. Well, we're just dead, right? I don't think there's any way we survive that. I don't think there's anything we could have did to survive that either, so that's fine. Guess we just blocked the biggest ones. And like we're way dead. Not done the math, but there's no way we're alive. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're alive. Problem is, they can still block with everything. Okay. Just gonna go ahead and cast this so I can press F6. Oh, it's a baffling end. Well, I'm dead anyway. That's a good hit. I don't even know if that's good enough to bring in, but like this card we can't beat. I don't know, maybe baffling end's good enough to bring in. I brought in Conclave, or I left in a couple Conclaves because I didn't have enough to take out, but... Anyway, we got wrecked. The card was really sweet. I don't know if it's good, but it was sweet. I don't know that it's not good either. I have no experience playing the card. I don't think I should be keeping 5 land hands, but I don't know enough. Do not know enough to trust myself to make that decision. Another mirror? Why is there so many mirrors? This deck isn't even good. Like, this deck's barely tier 2. Don't understand why there's so many mirrors. If you want to be successful in this format, do not play a deck that just loses to black-green. Don't play a deck that's bad versus Jeskai. Like, the Phoenix decks aren't popular right now, and that's one of your only good matches. You don't even beat red deck wins. I'm just playing it for the laws, but I'm amazed that there's this many. Hold on, my door's ringing. Oh no! They have a history of Benalia. I don't like that. I do like that. I don't think I'm dead if they have one too. They don't have any good blocks, so I think this is fine. They're only hitting for 16 back if they have one. Ooh, that's a good one. That changes everything. Yeah, let's draw another one of those. Damn it. Have it all. They have it all. Let's try Baffling Ends this time instead of the Conclaves. You know, I feel like the Conclaves are better. Not going to bring in Extra Mountain this time. Excuse me. I have to mulligan it. It's not good. At least they mulliganed as well. I'm actually going to keep that. I think that might be our only way to win this game. And a reason that I think that I should have left Conclave in. Because I think there's a real chance that, like, we're fighting a war where I have to get my thing back or whatever. If I had a bunch of creatures, I would never waste a Baffling End on that, but I don't, so just don't want them getting a quick start. I'll offer him to trade. This is mostly on the back of not wanting him to get enough Convoke to get rid of this Experimental Frenzy before we get the first go with it. Oh, well. I guess I have to play this one. I think that one's too good not to play. Just all too good not to play. I'll leave 3 blockers back to try to keep this alive. They never played lands this game, so it feels like I'm just running away with it. Not sure what big play they have that changes this game from here. I feel like that didn't do anything. I don't really even care a lot about my Johnny anymore. I feel like it's actually really hard to protect a Johnny from here. But I'm gonna try. Could have pumped these up, but I wanted at least 4 blockers. Rip. Wah wah. Definitely want this smaller. Force some blocks. Like, they're dead if they take this. They can't take this. It's 12 damage. They have no lifelink. You can't make this block, friend. If you could have made this block and still be alive, I wouldn't have made this attack. Yeah. I was gonna say I made an attack because you had to double chump to even survive. You could like have traded one thing and double chumped. Just gonna run it back. I'm still not quite sure this is how I'm supposed to sideboard. I feel like I'm way too heavy on the cards. Like maybe these are Johnny's. The Johnny's just seemed bad that game, didn't they? It's 2 conclaves, I guess. We can get rid of a token or something. This hand seems like the worst hand I've had, but can I mulligan it? I think I have to. I think the game could just be over before we can start to play. I'm actually going to keep this only because of the scry. I would not keep this if there wasn't a scry. We may just not hit another land and lose, and that's fine. I don't think we win a lot of games that we go to 5 anyway. Yeah. Oh well. Sekai Original 7 was the hand we should have kept. So I think if we hit our land, we don't even have a play. Looks like we're going to have to rally back and win the next 2 to get a pity chest. Right on time. Draw a land exactly next turn, and these last two cards in his hand aren't particularly powerful. Like, it's still a winnable game. Like, double Knight of Benalia is, like, really strong. It can definitely steal a game if his hand's weak. That Constitutes is kind of weak. Can we get the land then? We didn't get the land. Alright, can't win now, I don't think. I think we had to have it exactly that turn. Oh well. I guess I should have went to 5. We had a draw step and a scry. It's 21 lands in the deck. And we didn't have to have a land on the very first draw step. Having it on the second, I think, would have been good enough. It's probably a keep. Oh wow, we got a quick queue. Our opponent's playing for the pity chest. Guess I just want to play this one. I want something reasonable to use the bodyguard on. I don't want to use the bodyguard on this. This is green-white tokens. It's going to be very difficult to beat. Cards like Sapperling Migration, I think is what it's called. I don't know. But like, it's pretty hard for us to beat cards like that. Pretty hard for us to beat Tristani. They probably have Settle the Wreckage. March of the Multitudes is insane versus us. No. Another very good card versus us. I guess I have to attack with everything. I need this land. Don't want to target the history itself because they could just have another. They could have their own conclave or whatever. That's a rough one to beat. Not particularly sure what we're supposed to do now. Just gonna play this and hope they don't have March. New strategy. Hope they don't have March. Their opponents always have just basically everything. We had to make a silly attack to even get a 3-drop into play, and they just seem to have it all. We didn't mulligan. Don't know how we're behind on board, behind on lands, and behind on cards when we didn't mulligan. Is history just that strong? Seems like history's just that strong. I think I need to cast this for sure. So 1, 2, 3, 4. If they double block one of these, that's fine. Oh, I made a play mistake. I should have attacked with this too. Because there's no way I'm casting this Loxodon this turn. If I do, I just die to this unless they do some bad blocks. Which they're not going to do. So I just punted really badly. For some reason I forgot about this even though I was just talking about it. That's frustrating. I'm so bad. I'm just so bad. They didn't even have to block. Well, as long as I don't have a second flower, it's not the end of the world. Or a Tristani. If they have a flower or a Tristani, they can't win. But we said that before the game started. That we can't beat these type of things. No good sideboard cards for this match either. Like, none of these cards are any good here. As I was saying, it was surprising to me that we got paired versus 2 mirror matches because this deck's obviously not good. It just beats nothing in the format. It only beats decks that stumble. Like, I'm pretty sure Danto's even terrible, but am I supposed to leave a Conclave in? Like, Conclave's not good versus a tokens deck. Can beat opponents that stumble. So if we draw like a history of this hand, for example, it could beat some stuff. Not a history. Fits the token maker, we will offer to trade. Not the token maker. I know what I want to draw. Probably just Benelish. I'm going to go ahead and play the land because of the Experimental Frenzy in our deck. So now we just want to draw a history of reinforcements. Yeah, so our opponent stumbled and we got there. Well, let me look at the next card. Sad. Alright, so on to draw, I'm pretty sure I definitely don't want a Danto anymore. But what's good? I don't know what's good if we're not playing the Dantos. Can we play Tecatli? Turns off to Tristani and that's about it. I mean, it turns off Venerated Loxodon too, but that's symmetrical. It turns it off on our end as well. Maybe I want some of these 4s. I don't feel like I can win lone games though, so if I can't win lone games, do I really want these 4s? Maybe I just want Banefire. Cali has to be awful. I don't know, it's a 2/4. This card has to be awful. Alright, Tecatli. I can't get rid of this card. Whatever. Alright, I give up. Don't want Tecatli. So this decides whether we get a chance to play for a pity chest or not. Had to check, I didn't remember. Our hand's not great. It's pretty mana heavy. Guess we're going to play this one. The fact that they're playing the 2/3 instead of the better Adanto really hurts us, but blows my mind. I don't quite understand it. They didn't have a 2-drop either. It's weird. Guess you're just playing histories then? Okay. History it up. No. Well, that's even worse. I don't know if I'm supposed to even offer a trade here. Like, our Sky March Aspirants flying might just be too good to offer that. If we had a 1-drop in our hand and I knew I was getting a Sin next turn, I probably don't do that, but... They don't have settled wreckage. This could be a problem for them. Taking 11 here if they don't block. If they're taking 11, the Scout March Ashprint's got a chance to steal any game. But our opponent didn't have a 2-drop, didn't have a 1-drop. So that one hurts. I don't think I have the Conclaves in the deck anymore either, do I? I have 2 in. So if I attack with everything, just assumedly say they block the biggest. They block you, you, and you. They're going to 9. So they're dropping to 2. Yes, not good enough. Just gotta look for that Conclave. Didn't know these decks still played Lyra. Still have 2 answers for it, though. Anytime we hit the answer, we win. It appears. Well, that's not even true. They could have so many cards that just kill us, basically. So this was a game that our opponent did not have a 1-drop or a 2-drop. We had a very good hand. And they still just beat us with 1 card. I hope people are understanding when I call this deck bad. I'm calling it bad for a reason. These cards just don't do anything. You only beat people that stumble. And then sometimes you don't even beat people that stumble because 1 card's enough. So they have a March of the Multitudes, and the game's mega over. We did draw 7 lands and 13 cards, but like I said, they had a bad draw and we had a good draw. Flooded a little, but our draw was still very good. At least none of their soldiers do anything. I think they gain him a cushion. Well, if this is an elephant, then we have 1 turn or we're dead. And we don't even have that 1 turn if he attacks, which I believe he should. Yeah, just dead. I don't even think Experimental Frenzy and Luck can save us now. And we're dead. Yeah, well, we got crushed today. Won the first round, pretty not too hard. Got smashed. Anyway, thank you guys for coming out. I had fun. And we'll be back some other time. Take care, everyone.